You know what? Being in the Galilee at night, hearing the explosions, the loud booms, it is definitely different, and it's definitely challenging. And, I'm thinking of, what's going on in this country with the stabbings in Hadera and just how wild these times are. 4 sites in Hadera, there was a stabbing. I'm so glad that civilians were able to jump in there, and the army was able to jump in there and neutralize some of these. You got to be alert. You got to be ready for this. 6 people got injured, 2 of them critically injured, and that happened. But we're still taking out the Hezbollah. Let me tell you what, we're taking them out little by little. A series of strikes. We took out the big time commander, and then the next one, and then the next one, and we're still taking them out. But there is a long way until victory. But yes, taking out their underground command centers is very hard to find them, very dangerous in southern Lebanon. The Nasser unit, we're hitting that. Badr unit, the Aziz unit, of course, the Radwan unit, the one that was tasked with taking over the whole entire Galilee. And so there's these tunnels that cross into Israel. They cross right into Israeli territory. One was discovered 10 meters from the community of Zarit. And we're trying to blow them up. It's different kind of soil. It's really something we need a lot of wisdom with. And now, as we're making some progress, suddenly now they want a ceasefire. Now Hezbollah wants an unconditional ceasefire, and they didn't even connect it with Gaza. It's a little light. It's wild when you think last Tuesday this missile goes and it strikes the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. It's shot and it strikes their own people. What in the world is going on with that? It just shows, it's like that Psalms 37:15. Their sword will enter their own heart. Their bows will be broken. And the one thing that's a little very tough for me, not being in Gaza right now, is just seeing how a lot of the places that we neutralized a lot of the tunnels, but weren't able to blow all of them up. And it's half a year in Jabalia, you see they're coming back and they're starting to redig the tunnels, repurpose the tunnels, reuse the tunnels to attack Israel attack our people. And it's like, come on. How can it go back to that? And being here in the north, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Thinking of Zechariah 11, verse 1. Open your doors, O Lebanon, that fire may devour your cedars. Now, we love the Lebanese people. And Lebanon used to be, like our prime minister said, it used to be a pearl of the whole Middle East. It used to be the Paris of the Middle East. But, you let thugs take over, and guess what's going to happen? Psalms 29 is going to happen. Verse 5. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. He breaks into pieces the cedars of Lebanon. And I'm thinking about all these wars that happened. Think with me, all these wars that happened. 1948, we came out of the Holocaust, and there was a war in the Galilee also. In 1967, the Six-Day War. They were coming from Syria. Tanks. Northern Israel was under attack you had Lebanon, you had Syria, you had so many, the whole Golan Heights. The Galilee was on fire with conflict. You had from Syria in the War of Attrition, attacking from Syria. And the Yom Kippur War. Yes, Syria launched a surprise attack on us on Yom Kippur. And First Lebanon War, 1982. They were attacking us, taking hostages, shooting us so much. We had to go in there and shut it down. The First Lebanon War. Second Lebanon War. You had the Second Lebanon War in 2006. I fought in that. And I remember that they killed and captured Israeli soldiers. At that moment, we said enough's enough, and we went in to deal with that. And that lasted 34 days. But the Galilee, I'm just thinking, battles in the Galilee, usually I'm thinking Gaza. But battles in the Galilee, you have these skirmishes with missiles from Syria for a long time. And now here we are at a place where we just got to deal with it. We got to fix this. That's my prayer. Stand with us. And let's finish this. Let peace return to this world.